guys, and welcome to another video. So instead of a vlog this week, which I was planning on doing, I actually thought it would be a little more fun, a little more informational and helpful if I did maybe like a tour of Chicago, because I have a friend that's visiting this weekend and I love to show them all of the best parts of Chicago. So I have a list of stuff that we did, and instead of kind of showing you in a vlog style, I thought I would kind of talk about it, show you guys and tell you guys everything that we did. To start off, a little background about me. I moved to Chicago about 1.5 years ago. I'm not originally from Chicago, so not a true Chicago native, and I've only had 1.5 years here. I haven't done everything, but I've done a lot. A lot of food, a lot of exploring, a lot of tourist attractions. I've done a good amount. So I think I have some knowledge. Obviously, I think it would probably change. Right now, I feel like I have a pretty good foundation for the best parts, I guess. But yeah. So this weekend, my friend came in to visit. He's my friend from my internship I had. I met him out in California. So I haven't seen him in like 2 years. So this was a really fun reunion for us. And we ended up doing a lot. So I have it on my phone. I broke down the stuff that we ended up doing into a couple of categories. The first thing, and the most important in my opinion, especially if you're coming to visit Chicago, is the food scene. Very important. And I think I took them to some pretty good restaurants. So starting off, the first one that we went to was Gaijin. This is an okonomiyaki restaurant in West Loop. And it's one of my favorites, I think. It's so good. I've honestly only eaten there a couple of times, but every time I go in, I love it. So if you're taking public transportation, it's right under the green and pink Morgan stop, like right under the train. So pretty easy to get to. And when you go inside, they have, like, it's a open concept kind of kitchen, and along one side is the kitchen, and they're like making up all of the okonomiyaki, and they have a counter along the entire like flat top grill, and you can like see them make your food like right there. It's really cool. We ordered an okonomiyaki Osaka style, I think that's what it's called. That's the original that has only cabbage in it, and then they have a bunch of different add-ins that they put in there. So there's like a tofu one, there's like a shrimp one, octopus, meat, other meats, but I don't eat that. And they also have a Hiroshima style, which is half cabbage, I believe, and then half noodles. I tried that for the first time and it was really good. I think it's a little more filling if you're looking for something, but yeah, the presentation is beautiful. It comes out pretty quickly. It's a very unique food, and I feel like you can't really get that in a lot of places. But yeah, that was our first restaurant. And then while you're over in that area and like the West Loop area, you can also like walk around. They have the like Fulton's Market there, a lot of other nice restaurants there. But if you're looking for something that's kind of like not as expensive, but still delicious, I recommend Gaijin. And then the next restaurant that we went to is probably my favorite, like in the entire city, is Cafe Babariba. It's very popular. I'm sure if you're coming or anything in Chicago, it probably pops up as one of the best restaurants in my opinion. But they have a location in Lincoln Park that's like Cafe Babariba, and then a location in River North that's Lil Babariba. It's the same food. The Cafe Babariba is just like the bigger location. It's a Spanish style restaurant with a bunch of tapas. You can get paella there, sangria. We went and we got tapas. We got their patatas bravas, which is my favorite. They're so good. It's like fried potatoes with a spicy aioli. How do you not love that? So we got that. Shishito peppers. I learned what shishito peppers were when I first went there, and now I'm obsessed with them. You can also buy them at Trader Joe's and make them yourself. Some like pepper stuffed cod thing. I forget what the name is, but probably have it on the screen. Some goat cheese and tomato sauce, and then like some garlic bread on the side. That was really good. Their calamari was really good also. Usually I feel like when you order calamari, it's not like crispy enough or like not seasoned enough or something. This was one of the best calamari I think I've had. And then all of their sangrias are so good. It was like their special seasonal one right now. It was a mango one, but they have like a white peach one, they have a raspberry one, they have like the regular white and red sangria. All of them are so good. And then if you're a meat eater, they also have a lot of options there. They do have the Iberica ham, which is what kind of Spain is known for, and a lot of other really good looking dishes. So Cafe Babriba is great for like any group dining. I think it's a crowd pleaser. Next up on our list is actually one that we're going to tonight. So we're going to it's called the Chicago Pizza Oven Grinder Company. This place I feel like it kind of went TikTok viral. They're known for their like pizza pot pies where they have the piece of like crust and then in a bowl they like flip it into the crust and it's like a bunch of cheese and stuff. Honestly, I've never tried it, but some of my friends here have, and they said it's really good. I'm excited to try it, and then we'll probably get some of their sandwiches tonight. I don't have any reviews of it yet, so I will give you a review after I go tonight, but yeah. And then the last food thing is if you want to make your own something, I'll probably insert a little clip at the end of us making nachos, but nachos are an easy dinner. If you need something to make, you can honestly add whatever you want onto the nachos. It's pretty cheap ingredients, easy to make pico, easy to make the refried beans, corn. We added some vegan chorizo, some pickled jalapenos, and red onions, and it was really good. So not really a Chicago staple, but just an easy meal to make for someone who's visiting. That is all of the food places that we went to or are planning to go to, and I think it's a pretty good list. Obviously there's so much more that you could go to, but those are some of my personal favorites. The next category we'll do is our bars. If you're into the nightlife scene or even just want like a kind of a relaxed, chill vibe, we went to a couple. I always love to take people to London House. It's right on the river, looking right at Trump Tower, and it's like overlooking the river and everything. It's so pretty. I think it's the best view in the city. So anytime anyone has come to visit me, like my parents, my sister, friends, whatever, I always take them there. I think it's beautiful. It just kind of shows you everything Chicago has to offer in one little rooftop spot. The drinks are expensive, but for a view like that, it's whatever. And there's no cover, so it's worth it, I think. If you're looking for another bar, we actually tried out Celeste. I've never been. All of my friends have gone, but I just have never ended up going. But we tried it for the first time this past weekend, or I tried it for the first time this past weekend, and I really liked it a lot. It's in River North. I've been to a couple of other bars in River North, and this one is probably my favorite so far. It has 4 stories. Each floor is a different bar vibe. So like the first 2 are kind of more sit down, quieter, and then the top 2 are more like the clubby vibes, I guess. Each floor has its own DJ, which is really fun, and they're all playing like different kinds of music. And I just really like it because you can kind of pick your own adventure there. And then we also ended up at Rossi's, which is this small like hole-in-the-wall place, also in River North. I've been there before. I honestly, like, that's my kind of vibe. It's a cash-only bar. It's small, but it's never packed really, because it's more of like a divey place. And they have these like coolers in the wall with ciders and beers and like seltzers and stuff, and you can kind of just like pull one out and then like pay for it at the bar. I don't think I'm the best person to suggest all of the best bars for, but those are just the ones that we ended up doing. And then the last section in this video is going to be all of the activities that we actually ended up doing. First thing we did, which I always think is a lot of fun, is to go to Chinatown. I think it's fun to see all of the different cities' Chinatowns. They have a lot of food there, so if you're excited or interested in any of that, it's easy to pop into that. They have some stores there. You can just honestly like wander around, and it's fun. It's all outside. The next place that we did was Wicker Park. I think this neighborhood is always so fun. It's a lot of thrifting, a lot of vintage shops. They also have really good food there too. If you're looking for like farmers markets too, in the summer they have their farmers markets on Sunday. We just like walked around, popped into like a couple shops, went thrift shopping, and then we got a drink out on a patio. I think the place is called Big Star. It was nice. It's a really big patio. It's right off the Damon Blue Line stop if you're taking public transportation. And they had seating outside, obviously. They had umbrellas. It was really hot that day. Next thing, so I didn't do this because I had to work. Fun thing to do that's free is also the Lincoln Park Zoo, and just walking over to Lincoln Park in general is really fun. And also if you're looking for farmers markets, they have theirs in the summer on Saturdays. So you could hit the farmers market and then head over to the zoo. You could walk around the park a little. You could end up at the beach. But the fact that our zoo here is free, I think is a really cool feature of Chicago. And then the last thing that we did was we went to a Broadway show. We went to the James Niederlander Theater and saw Six, which is one of, I guess, the current, I think it's like pretty popular musicals that's on Broadway right now. It's a really short show, but I really liked it. It's a simple kind of setup. It's about King Henry VIII and his 6 wives, and it's about specifically his wives and kind of their stories and everything. I really liked it. I loved the music. I think going to a Broadway show is always so much fun. The theaters are so beautiful inside, and yeah, I recommend also that musical if you're looking for one. And honestly, the tickets weren't that expensive. I mean, we were up in the balcony, like all the way at the top, but they were only $50. And honestly, every seat in that theater is a really nice view. So I don't think there is a bad seat in that theater. That kind of wraps up all of the stuff that we ended up doing, and that wraps up my itinerary for if you want to take out-of-towners or if you're looking for stuff to do. There's also always like street markets, pop-ups, stuff going on all the time in Chicago in the summer. So it's a really fun place to visit. I love it. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys go to any of these places, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Hold on, can you say that again for my camera? Amazing.
So today we got some nachos made by Kerri. Beautiful plating, impeccable. Look at this color.
So much color. You
so
can't
much color.
see it in the lighting, but
however, amazing, beautiful, taste amazing. Look at that. Let's see.
Can you get a live bite? Oh, amazing.
It's a crunch.
You get a rating.
It's so complex, like the brightness of the red onions paired with the cheesy goodness. I could taste at least like 21 cheeses in this. At least 21. 21. Rating a solid like 8.9216.
Wow! Oh my goodness, I'm flattered.